Welcome to Advertising Champions, your go-to destination for insights into the dynamic world of advertising. I'm your host, Tony Stanol, and with us today is Paul Flowers, who is the president of CIRCA 46. Welcome, Paul.
Good morning. It is morning in Dallas, Texas. How are you today?
Great. And we know that CIRCA 46, as you explained last time, is like the first year for boomers, and you guys that boomers were brought into this world, and that's your focus as an agency, the senior market.
That's all we do, 100%. We target the senior cohort, and that's we live and die by it.
And so, as an agency, you with your focus being what it is, how do you approach the market?
Well, it's kind of interesting. We believe that most advertisers don't understand the senior market, and a lot of that is due because they're young. They are the ages of. By the way, I'm 72, so I understand the market. I am the market, but younger ad creators look at seniors from the perspective of caregivers. Would be the best way to put it. They perceive older adults as seniors, and consequently, most of the messaging that is created for advertising targeting seniors really deals with aiding daily living. Think the life alert, I've fallen, and I can't get up kinds of ads. Right. That's kind of how they see seniors. It's not necessarily ageist, but still they don't see them as they don't see them as still living and wanting to get the most out of life, and so they typically ignore how a product or service is going to enhance that senior's life, and if they don't do that, there's really no emotional connection between the advertisement and that senior consumer. Our philosophy is that seniors want to thrive. They're not ready to be put up on a shelf yet. They want to get all the joy they can out of living, and so they're focused on that. It comes a lot from if you, I'm sure you're aware of Abraham Maslow's hierarchy of needs, where at the more base needs, which are the physiological and safety needs, he says needed are addressed first before the higher needs, that is love, esteem, and ultimately self-actualization are addressed. Most advertising today towards seniors focuses on those base needs, and they miss the quality of life. We think that seniors want to see how a product or service can help them get more love or more esteem or more self-actualization. And if we can communicate that, we're going to be more successful.
So you guys obviously have a very focused approach, and how is it that other agencies maybe misunderstand the market or aren't quite where you are?
Well, again, I think it all goes back to the whole issue of the age of the ad creators. It's not that they don't like seniors. It's that they don't understand seniors because they've never been at that point in life. And so what they're saying is seniors are slowing down. They're not as quick as they used to be, and all that's true. But the fact is that, as I mentioned, seniors want to get the very most out of whatever remaining life that they have, and younger ad creators don't get that. There was a study that was done by last year. It was a survey by Marketing Week that they were checking the salaries of marketers around the country, and their survey said that 84%, almost 85% of the people they surveyed in the advertising industry were 45 years old or younger. And right. on the flip side of that, there was less than 1% of the people they surveyed that were 65 or older. And I mean, that's the audience that we're going after. So if you don't have people who understand that audience, they are not going to be able to connect with that audience in a meaningful way.
Right. Well, in the last couple of seconds here, a big part of the importance of the senior market is their enormous buying power. And you probably know a lot more about that than I do.
Oh, absolutely. The last numbers I saw, seniors, by the way, Americans are turning 75 right now to rate about 10,000 a day. And if you take that senior cohort, and I'm going to take it from 60 years or older, that senior cohort, they represent roughly 70% of all the personal wealth in America, and about 50% of all the consumer spending in America. Think about that. 50% of all the consumer spending is coming from people that are 60 or older. So it's a huge market that is getting overlooked. I talk to product marketers all the time who are saying, well, we want to go after a younger audience because they're going to be around longer. And I keep reminding them that a 65-year-old is going to be around for another 20 years. And, how long did he expect, or that person expect to be in his or her position doing what they're doing right now? I think, 20 years is a nice runway.
Right. Well, that's great. You've said a lot, Paul, and thank you for enlightening us. And,
well,
keep
again,
doing
Tony,
what you're
thank
doing.
you very much for having me. We'll do the best we can. And again, thank you. I appreciate what you do.
You're welcome. And thank you for joining us on this episode of Advertising Champions. You could find more about us at dailynewsnetwork.com, and we'll see you next time.
We've been around for 16 years, working with clients, with thousands of clients. We're working with agencies to be able to scale them and grow them and provide them services that would cost them way more than it would for them to do it themselves. Anything oriented around lead generation, video creation, web design, we're full service, so we can really serve most people.